think I saw the one. Hey everybody, so this is the EF Coupe everybody is so intently wanting to see pictures of. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a walk around. We've got some of the stuff pulled out. We had some stuff in the car. We pulled it out so I can kind of get in and kind of show you guys the inside here in just a second. But this is basically more or less it. And there's a lot of work still to be done. This is Chris. You guys might remember Chris. He's actually the original builder of the car. So anyway, a lot of, like, some people expressed some concerns. They thought it was like an Accord or something with just a front clip swap. So I wanted to kind of just give you guys a look. The interior as well. Doors, of course, you know, nothing's finished, so you know, everybody keep that in mind. But door jams, all that. Door panel, and onto the back. So right down here is where the cut, where it was welded back. You can see right here along the seat line down here, and then coming up into the pillars where it's been welded together. Now granted, all these welds have not been cleaned. None of these welds have been like shaved back or anything like that. This is just raw after it being cut up and put back together. So just so everybody understands, but we're getting there. Few parts that we need to get before we can start doing some interior stuff and cleaning everything up. So we're still trying to get those. Thank you to everybody who has come together and sent me some offers on parts. It's been awesome. A couple of you guys I bought a couple things from already, so that's cool. Oh yeah, so the rear windows, everybody was kind of interested in that. So these are the rear Accord windows. So they are functional. They do pop out. I actually got some seals for the inside of here. So we'll get it all weather stripped and everything done right. But yeah, they are functional. They do work. And I'll give you guys like a kind of backed up angle of it too, because I think some people kind of were looking at it from like that weird angle I took the pictures of. And you can see those latches are functional and everything. I mean, they're not perfect, but they do work. I think everybody was looking at it from the wrong, or from that weird angle I was taking the pictures the other day. And it was definitely not like a photo shoot. It was just snagging a few pictures in the trunk and just a bunch of extra parts we have. But trunk shuts, yeah, and none of those rear lights are even like mounted, bolted in all the way or anything like that. Let me try to see if I can get it back as far as like, yeah, that's a way better view of the back of the car, leading up to the front. So yeah, you can start it. Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's just it runs. Yeah, it's just a peppy little D series in there. Nothing special. Yeah. So
got the boot shot.
Yeah. Nothing like, you know, out of the ordinary necessarily.
Other than the fact it's not starting up.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've still got some issues with the wiring on the corner lights, and a bunch of other stuff too. I mean, there's a lot of little gremlins, you know, that we still haven't ironed out of it, and it'll get there. So. Old gas, you know, and everything else. But I mean, yeah, I mean, as far as functionality goes, the car is completely 100% functional. Just, you know, still needs everything ironed out. So you can get some better shots down here. What? So it runs. So it's alive. It exists. It's not like we're not trying to pull one over on you guys or anything. there's a lot of work still to be done. So everybody kind of understands that. Like the rear glass isn't even in. I'm still looking. I think I got the seal for the rear. It's the front and everything. I'm still working on. But yeah, she ain't perfect, but she exists, and hopefully this guys will give you a little more clarity on kind of what it is and how it was done. But yeah, so like I'll let Chris kind of tell you. So the whole car is a hatch, right?
Yeah, started out as a 91 hatch, that's how.
Okay, so it's a 91 hatch, and then right here, it says right.
Here's where the hatch stops.
Okay.
Here and here.
Okay.
And then the 4-door sedan picks up from there.
Okay. And then so the pillars were from the sedan still.
Yeah, the pillars, the top of the roof, about 6 inches up, 8 inches of the roof is still from the sedan. Everything had to be leaned down about a half an inch though, because the roof lines were different heights. So this is all had to be custom made because of the angle that had to be achieved.
Yeah.
And then from there, everything else pretty much just lined up the way it was supposed to and went on back together, no problem.
Cool.
Believe it or not, the sedan and the hatch are a lot more alike than people realize.
Mm.
And the wheelbases are the same length, they're the same width. All the measurements ended up being the same at the end. So cool. And then CRX dashboard.
Yeah, and I didn't really get a whole lot of views of the front, and we got the glove box up top up here.
Glove box.
But yeah, it's all in there.
You see, it's still got the hatch heater control.
That's funny because
Well, I mean, originally the car was a hatch, so
yeah,
and I didn't have CRX heater controls because those things break and they're hard to find.
yeah,
So being that it was already a hatch, I just went with the existing controls and they all work and fit. So
yeah.
and the front clip is also CRX.
Yeah, and some people I think were kind of like, oh, it's just stuff's about to fall up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But yeah, so the front clip is a CRX front clip. So it's all there.
Well, you can also see the blue fender there. This fender used to be blue as well.
Yeah.
Because it matched that fender, and that one hasn't been done yet. So they
Yeah.
can see where.
Oh yeah, exactly. So like down here at the bottom, so you can actually see where the bottom of this doesn't quite match up with the rest of the car yet. And this side hasn't necessarily been like finished, and the gaps and everything haven't been done exactly. So, but over here,
There's only one bolt holding the fender on.
yep, you can see how it's already been done. So this side's already been done, but that side hasn't. So, and actually where it's done is actually right inside there. You can actually see. So, but yeah, guys. I mean, there's a lot more to this than even what I'm showing you right now. But Chris has had the car a long time, and yeah, and the build, over the course of time, he's moved a bunch, and I guess a lot of the fab stuff was lost a while back. So, but the build's really old, so it's not like something that's been done in the last year or something that's been put together recently. So it's been around a long time.
I think I started this build 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Worked on it for about a year, and then it got sidelined. Life gets in the way. So yeah, it sat around for several years, hiding, covered up, put away, and it's time for it to get there.
Yeah, and we're gonna get it done. I mean, there's a lot of ideas on exactly how we want to finish it. What's cool about the state that it's in right now is anything you decide to do, exterior wise or interior wise, you can do all those things before you start finalizing stuff. So I've even got a whole V-Air set up with a Vera management system system. So I've got all of that from a car I had a long time ago. So I've got that. So there's the opportunity that if I wanted to source a set of bags, we could even bag it. you know, do something like that. Or I know there's been different performance options. So, you know, between either like a supercharger or even just getting a cheap eBay kit and just throwing a turbo on it. But the thing is at the end of the day, this build will never actually be done. And I guess everybody can relate to that because, you know, I mean, this car, when it's done, yeah, in its form right now, you look at it and it doesn't spur a ton of motivation to be like, oh, you know, I've got to do this much more. This can't just be this way because the rest of it is. Now, once the body's done, the paint's done, all of that, and the car looks great, it's gonna be like, damn, I gotta do something about that engine now. Yeah, you know, so things like that will naturally, kind of just, I think, come into place over time. But for now, this is what it is. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of like a video update and show you everything that I could. I've tried to be as thorough as possible with showing you guys all the different angles and stuff like that. If there's anything you guys want to see specifically or want answered, you can drop it in the comments, like down there somewhere. And I will definitely try to answer as many questions as I can, or ask Chris. Chris knows a lot more about it than I do. So yeah. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll keep you updated on everything coming down the line in the future.